Hey guys, I'm really excited to show you our almost finished auction website. So the first time you come to the page, it will look a lot like this. And what you want to do first thing, of course, is to sign in. So I'm just going to do that here. In fact, we're going to sign up so I can show you this process. So you've got your first name, your last name, your email, your phone number, and your password. Now you will be asked to verify these things so we don't have any bad actors as such, but yeah, once you've done that, I'm actually going to sign in because I've already signed up. So once you're all signed in, you're going to come back to this page. Now this page is just a little bit about us. It's got a kind of quick tooltips and so on and so forth. You can see a couple of the live auctions, some recent auctions, and at the bottom here is just explaining the process a little bit. So you register, obviously, you set your max bid, and you win and collect. So basically, if you set your max bid, as it says here, you will always win at the lowest possible price. So even if you bid £100, if the closest bidder is only £50, then you would only pay 51. So we want to be really clear on that. You will win for the lowest amount possible compared to another bidder. And you can just set a max bid and kind of forget about it, which is really handy. Now, you will probably, once you get used to it, you probably won't spend too much time on this page. You'll actually be looking at our next, which is our live auctions. And as you can see here, we've got our Cubaris Dogs Bollocks, and we'll come back to that in a second live. You'll also have a bunch of upcoming auctions, and this will be displayed here for the entire day. And you can kind of have a look at those, have a look at the descriptions, and yeah, get ready to bid as such. And then you finally got the history. So the history is just going to be, you can check if you've won. This will obviously be cleared out. I'm doing a lot of tests at the moment, but you'll be able to tell if you've won or not, as well as see what was the final bid, how many bids were there, and so on and so forth. If you're interested in any of that, there might be some changes on this page, but it's mostly going to stay the same. And then if we go back to the live auction, so we'll just go back to what's most important. Okay, Josh, well, I want to start bidding. Well, you can quite easily just bid here, but you can also click in here, and once you're here, you'll also get a description, which it will be a bit more descriptive than Cappuccino Boys spelled incorrectly. It will have a description, hopefully some care tips or something about the actual species we're offering, and again, you can see how much time is how much time until it's finished, what the bid increment is, because for smaller auctions we might make that 50p or whatever it is, or we might make it £5 for something that's more expensive, and then you're able to just easily place your bid here. You can set your max bid, and it will increment for you. And then at the bottom here, you'll be able to see a bid history. So you'll be able to see who's competing against you. You won't be able to see how much they've bid as such. You'll just know that they've bid more than you. And that's just to kind of stop people from trying to make someone's max, go to their max bid. We want this to be as fair as possible. And that's really it, guys. So let's say you've won this auction. You'll be able to see it in the history. And then, like I said, at the end of the day, when this is all finished, you'll get a receipt, and that will outline all of the isopods that you've won for the day, as well as how to pay. If we've agreed up front that you can pay over a couple of months, that's absolutely fine. That'll be included in the receipt. But you'll be able to pay online on our main website, as well as PayPal, bank transfer, and all of the usual methods. But yeah, guys, if you have any questions on how to use this site on the day, that's fine. We're going to be live from 10 a.m. to 10 p.m. And if you have any questions before that, then just hit me up. Okay, well, this has been long enough. Thank you so much.